there's just a ton of different domains that you need expertise in order to really pull that off, right? Which probably gets at a lot of the challenges that a lot of these insurance companies are having when it comes to innovating, because their internal teams are if they have an internal development team, they're probably mostly dedicated to just maintaining their internal systems. And in some cases, those are very legacy old technology systems. You probably have a hard time, I would assume, attracting talent that is interested in like new technologies and like agile methodologies when they know they're going to be like mainly focused on maintaining these older technologies. And you mentioned in your book that there's like four sort of primary ways that carriers tend to innovate. They innovate through their traditional teams innovating on traditional disciplines like product management, actuary, underwriting, claims, marketing. Then there's this idea of like setting up a skunk works lab or an innovation lab, or going all the way to creating like a venture capital arm and like investing in different like startups that are very exciting. When you think about those different types of innovation, how does that tend to span the different size carriers? When you think about more of the smaller, like regional carriers, how are they approaching innovation?
Yeah, I think for the most part, it is the side of somebody's job, right? It's kind of maybe one of their objectives for the given year, and they don't have a dedicated team. If they do have a dedicated team, it tends to be very small, and innovation functions that I've seen tend to be a mile wide and an inch deep. They may be responsible for innovating across the entire organization. So they have to know a little bit about actuaries, a little bit about underwriters, a little bit about claims, a little bit about loss control. And so it becomes very difficult, A, to maintain relationships with the true subject matter experts in each of those departments or domains, and then B, just to, again, right, have a really productive conversation about, what are their pain points, what are the, going beyond kind of the obvious process improvements or incremental efficiencies that can be gained that the subject matter expert probably knows and sees and just needs budget for, or needs time or whatnot to get to that stuff that's truly transformational.